Alright, hello there everybody, welcome back to Guapish, Rule 34. As always, today I am your host, Dale Gribble, and today I'm being joined by my very special guest, Hank Hill.
Well, I'm so happy to be here. Propane and propane accessories.
And we can't have a big old Guapish episode without our boy Bill Dotrieve, of course. That's you, Dylan, you're Bill.
I don't know who these characters are except Hank Hill. That's the
I'm
only
not
characters I know.
I'm not going to be the one to claim Bill here.
This is going great so far, I guess.
You're
Well,
our Bill,
you
Dylan.
fucking ruined it, Dylan. It's going badly because of you.
It's going badly because I've never watched King of the Hill.
And that's why you're our Bill, Dylan.
Also, what did you just say that Dale's first name was? It sounded like you said Gable Gribble or something like that.
No, Dale Gribble.
I'm gonna have to replay that one. It sounded a bit off.
And of course, we also are joined by Boomhauer today. You see, Dylan, he knows
that's pretty
Boomhauer.
good.
I haven't watched King of the Hill!
It's pretty close. What the fuck is Boomhauer's first name?
It's like Jeff.
Boom.
Okay,
Yeah, they only say in a couple episodes.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So who's Bill?
Bill is Hank's best friend, Dylan.
That doesn't help me at all.
He's a fat drunk.
Is he that?
He's not. Is he a drunk? I guess he is.
He's kind of a drunk.
Okay.
What were we gonna ask Dylan?
I don't know. Hold on. Just keep going. I need to find something really quick.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, so the reason I brought up King of the Hill today, Tanner, is because have you heard? They're gonna be rebooting the show, dude.
I have heard that.
Yeah, they're finally gonna be bringing it back. Apparently it's gonna be taking place like 10 years in the future from where it left off initially.
When was the last time they mentioned this remake, though?
Like a couple months ago.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they just like really confirmed it. It's been in like speculation for a while now, but they confirmed they're currently producing it now.
Oh, months ago they confirmed it.
Yeah.
And nothing since?
The most recent King of the Hill news was that a fucking like leaked version of the finale came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where they decanonized several things that happened throughout the show, Tanner.
Crazy.
Yeah, like that whole tank episode where the boys hijack a fucking military tank. Apparently that was a dream.
Do people care enough about the King of the Hill canon for them to be like, dude, we gotta get rid of these inconsistencies?
Also, the whole subplot about Hank being born in Yankee Stadium, that's gone too. Hank was never a New Yorker.
That's crazy.
Right?
I don't remember any of this.
Me neither. Wacky how
what?
that works out.
I did binge that whole series in quite a small period of time, so...
Yeah. I've watched that whole series maybe like 3 times at this point.
Why?
I love it. I can't get... Because King of the Hill is so good, Dylan.
Find something else to watch. Why do you have to watch the same thing 3 times?
God, listen to this guy. What an asshole.
Right?
He's
Right?
telling people what they can and can't watch. Nico likes the show. He's like, dude, you just gotta watch something else.
Yeah, why? What's the point of watching it multiple times?
Oh my
Because it's
God.
usually in like a few years apart from one another. I'm not watching it back to back all the way through, Dylan. Come on.
I'm just saying, you can experience more in life if you don't go back to revisit
Oh my
things.
God.
You should stop
We're talking
watching
about
Markiplier
watching
and branch out to some
television. Who
different
gives a
YouTubers.
fuck?
I'm just saying.
Dylan, I'm constantly watching through a bunch of different shows. Currently, I'm watching Moral Oral. Are you familiar with Moral Oral, Dylan?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Man, why did I hear of that recently?
I don't know. Moral Oral has been blowing up recently for some reason. I had never heard of it until like a few weeks ago. And
I
so
think a few weeks ago I watched some random YouTube video that mentioned it for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I watched like some big like Adult Swim iceberg video, and they kept bringing up Moral Oral.
Okay. I saw that video too.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's fairly good from what I've been seeing so far. Apparently it gets super fucking dark at some point.
That's fun.
Yeah, and that's why they had to cancel it eventually.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been watching through Breaking Bad for the first time.
Oh, there we go. And how have you been enjoying that, my man?
It's really good, you know?
Is it peak television?
I don't know about peak television, but like, cause my whole thing is like, I'm not the biggest fan of live action stuff in general, but this is definitely one of the best live action shows I've ever seen.
Okay. Yeah,
I do find it. I was just gonna say, I do find it because I feel like I'm getting further and further into the show, and I'm on season 4 now, I feel like they keep putting stuff in where I'm like, that kind of feels like it breaks the realism the show is going for. Like, they'll have stuff that happens as such a crazy coincidence, I'm like, huh? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like they have this whole sequence where fucking Gus's eyes bulge out of his skull, like literally, like Looney Tunes style. It's very strange. I don't really know what the director was thinking with that choice, but apparently it pays off in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've only recently started getting into some more live-action shows myself. Like, I just watched through the entirety of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which that was a bang old time, man. That was a grand time.
A bang old time.
Yeah, bang old time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
How much of it had you seen previously?
Like 3 episodes.
Oh, wow.
And that was back in, like, freshman year of high school at Jackson's house.
Nice.
Nice. How'd you like it?
It was very good, man. Very good. Super funny, very quotable. I simply couldn't get enough of that thing, man. Danny DeVito was great in that show.
How many seasons are out now, anyways?
Like 11, I think it was.
That can't be
Wow.
true. I've seen 13.
Never mind.
Damn.
Actually, I think it's 15. I think that's how many it was. Yeah, it's the
I've seen up to 13.
Yeah, it's the longest running fucking live action show at this point, I think.
That can't be true,
I don't
can
think
it?
that's true at all.
From what I heard, maybe it's like specifically like live action sitcom.
I
maybe.
think
I don't think
okay.
even that would be true.
Well, what else would take the cake, Tanner?
Seinfeld?
I don't think that's it.
Longest running TV show ever would be Simpsons, obviously.
Yeah.
Longest running show.
Yeah, Tanner's already on it. I was about to say, because there are definitely soap operas that have been longer running than...
Yeah,
that.
longest running live action sitcom is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
There we go.
Interesting.
Gotta get specific with it.
Yeah, in terms of just in general, it's The Simpsons, but...
Yeah. What about you, Jackson? Do you like yourself some live action television or shows? Anything?
I don't particularly dislike it, but I don't also watch a lot of it.
Unfortunately.
I don't watch a lot of it. I mean, I basically watch none of it.
I was gonna say, do you have any favorites or ones that you like to watch?
No.
Jackson's a big Lost kind of guy.
I've wanted to watch Lost before. I've never seen it.
Me
Oh.
neither.
I was also thinking of starting Breaking Bad as well.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Look at
I mean,
that.
yeah, if you want to watch Better Call Saul, Jackson, you gotta watch Breaking Bad. I know you've been aching for that Better Call Saul lately.
What the hell is Better Call Saul?
Exactly.
It's a spin-off of Breaking Bad about his lawyer.
Yeah.
There we go.
People really love it. It just recently came to an end, and allegedly, some people say it's even better than Breaking Bad.
I don't believe it. Breaking
That's
Bad's my
crazy.
favorite live action.
I'm shocked you haven't heard of it, though. There are a lot of memes about Saul Goodman.
Oh, I've heard that name before. I just didn't know where it was from.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big in the VTubing community specifically. I don't really get it, but he's a big meme over there.
Huh.
What?
Yeah. However, boys, I think we've delayed the inevitable long enough here now. The
Inevitable.
viewers have been screeching at their computer screens this entire time, saying, when are we getting to the slimes? Well, your patience has been rewarded at this point now. We wanted to delay it a little bit, tease you to get you further into the episode. But now, I think we can finally get to them. Boys, welcome to this big slime competition. As always,
Whoa.
I'm your host,
Whoa.
Dale Gribble. And I'm going to be judging the slimes that these 3 fine fellows have created. Now, neither of you have ever, worked with Blender, correct? This is your first time stepping into the realm of 3D art?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, first time ever using Blender.
Hot damn. And how would you guys say that your experiences with it went?
Awful.
Initially or afterwards?
Just the whole way through.
I think by the time I got to the end, it was probably... Now, we're rating this on enjoyment, correct?
Just your general experience
Just
with
give
it.
us a opinion, please.
Yeah.
I don't know, I give it like a
Anything.
7 or 8. Like, once I could, sit down and chill and just kind of relax and do it, I get this weird, ADD thing or ADHD thing where I get really frustrated with tiny, detail-oriented projects, and my brain freaks out, and I have to get up and not do that and find something else to do. But it didn't really happen during this project, because I just threw on some... I went to YouTube and threw on some lo-fi and just went to town.
There we go. That's the way to do it, man. How about you, Tanner and Jackson? How'd you guys feel about it?
I thought
it
it
was
went
kinda
well
frustrating.
enough being for the first week,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys worked on it for like a week.
I mean, I did it
all.
all yesterday.
Oh,
but
thank God, so did I.
I was watching some tutorials over the week, at least.
I started watching the tutorial about halfway into my project, and I ended up starting it over.
It was probably a smart move.
What about you, Jackson? What were you saying?
It was pretty frustrating most of the time. That's about it. It was just a frustrating experience. There's
Understandable.
just a huge learning curve. Most of the frustration came just from the fact that I had a lot of goals and what I wanted to do. And I kind of felt like I knew how to do them, but I just wasn't familiar enough with the tooling to make it happen.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand you on that lane, brother.
Yeah. And with all that out of the way, so boys, who do you guys want to like really kick this bad boy off?
You're the judge. You choose, bitch.
Okay, fine. Tanner, you kick it off then.
Let's go.
I'll kick it off. Okay. So let me just explain my thought process with my slime. You know, I was trying to come up with an idea to do something that was unique and wasn't just like, you know, a blob. And so I was like, ooh, the idea I came up with is I'll make like a Pokemon slime.
Oh, there we go.
Interesting.
And so I came up with an original slime-based Pokemon, and I actually made a base and an evolved form.
Oh,
Whoa.
So, starting with the base form, here is my my slime Pokemon, Goobrick.
Nice.
Nice.
He's his name's Goobrick, and he's the building block Pokemon. And
I
then
see.
He's a brick of goo.
yeah, he's a brick of goo, and he evolves into Jengu.
Ooh.
Oh, check that out.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And
sweet.
like the idea I have with Jengu is like it's like a bunch of Goobricks have to gather in one place for them to evolve, and then he's got a bunch of fake faces, and only one actually takes damage when he gets hit.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
I gotta say, I'm
Interesting.
really glad I did not go with my idea of making a square slime, because then this would have just been awkward.
So yeah, there you go. There's my slimes, Goobrick and Jengu.
Yeah, I remember you saying that you had to make like a bunch of slimes. And now I'm seeing it all come together here now, Tanner. This is fantastic work. Fantastic. I really think Tanner's the one to beat at this point.
My hopes have been
I'd agree
dashed
with
at this
that.
point.
It's better than nothing at all. Hell
I
yeah.
almost did nothing. I honestly was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tell him I didn't. I got frustrated and quit, and that literally was gonna be my answer this morning.
That's basically
Honestly,
what mine
Dylan,
is.
had you said that, Tanner would have to play like some booming sound effects right now, and put like a little dunce cap on a picture of you that we took in secret.
I don't think you have a secret picture of me, but okay.
Oh, we've got plenty, Dylan. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah.
You say that.
You don't like
guys are all talk.
your door at night, as we've discussed. So Dylan, speaking of which, would you like to post your cheeky little guy here?
Not really at this point, but we're here, so I guess so.
Tanner showed him up. He cannot win.
I already came to
Let's
that
see 'em.
conclusion. How do you
post images in Discord?
I haven't had to post images in Discord. Give me a second.
What do you mean you haven't had to post images in Discord?
Yeah, I haven't had to post images in Discord.
This is so sad.
He's got to be lying. Somebody
you
pull
just
up
have
the
to drag and drop.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Here, I can check right now if he's done it.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
check
check if
right
he's
now?
got any attached file images.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that little guy. He reminds me of a Digimon a lot for some reason.
I don't know why that would be the case. So the story behind this guy is he's the head chef slime, and he's kind of like a Dark Soulsy kind of boss where you got like 5 layers, and the last layer is him, and each layer represents his health phase. He's got his trusty spatula as his melee weapon. He's got his ice cream cones for ranged damage, and also acts as a shield as well. And he's got his cute little chef hat.
Hot damn, Dylan. This is fantastic work you got here. I think you've even toppled Tanner Nikolai himself at this point.
Well,
Toppled
He's got-
me like a Jenga tower.
Yeah, he's got 2 cherries on him.
oh yeah, there's the 2 cherries on the ice cream. That's
Hot
what,
damn, man.
That's really what some would say the cherry on top of this whole project.
That's the coup
That's
de
right.
grace.
That's right.
I
I'm really
just don't like that he's Turkish.
Turkish.
That's where that ice cream thing you're doing comes from, Dylan.
yeah.
I don't get it.
Dylan doesn't understand the history behind the Turks, unfortunately.
What does that have to do with the ice cream?
It's just the whole thing where it's like a person with a stick putting the ice cream on. That's like a Turkish thing.
It's Tanner, that's a spatula. That spatula has nothing to do with the ice cream.
What in the fuck are you talking about? What is happening?
The spatula has nothing to do with the ice cream. The spatula, it's just a head chef slime. He specializes in lots of cooking, so he's got a spatula for
Can we downgrade him for not making a reference to those Turkish ice cream people and it's just having it hold a random spatula?
He's a chef, dude.
A head
He just
chef,
so happens to also
nonetheless.
like ice cream.
Dylan, you
Also, I
mentioned...
regret to inform you, Dylan, but you have posted images many times in this chat, so...
I posted GIFs. That was
No, I'm seeing images.
What?
Also,
Yeah,
Dylan, I remember you
yes.
mentioning that you were trying to download images. Are any of these assets, or did you hand make all of these models?
I handmade all of. I was just gonna try to get like some knives and stuff, you know, like butcher's knives and all that, but I just.
But they look too... they were really clashing with the overall theme that Dylan was going with. So
No,
it just
I had
didn't
to
make
like
sense.
create an account and all that stuff, and I really didn't feel like doing all that extra work, so I just skipped it. Plus, some of them cost money, and I was like, no.
So Jackson, you're all that's left now. Can you defeat Dylan in this slime endeavor?
Probably.
Dude, mine is a completely different direction than either of theirs, in the sense that mine's supposed to be like a scene with a slime in it, rather than a slime, like a fancy slime. So here's mine.
Oh, there we go. Very atmospheric. You even have a transparent layer in there for the slime?
I do have a transparent layer in there for the slime.
Holy shit.
See, I wanted to do that, and I couldn't figure it out. So
Yeah.
I did a stupid trick.
So there's like a couple of things I wanted to do. I wanted to have the slime kind of like oozing around the block, but I just couldn't figure out how to fucking do that. I mean, I could figure out how to do it. I was trying to like extrude the model, but I couldn't get it to stick on top of the fucking cube and make it look kind of natural. It always like clipped inside the cube and it looked dumb, so I kind of gave up on that idea. And then I also wanted to add, like, there's some like weird clipping issues with the cube and the ground. I wanted to have like some better meshing between those two meshes. But
I see
I was
that
trying
clipping going on there.
yeah, and I was trying to do that by just like adding more vertices to the faces so that I could just like manually like kind of push out the cube to make it spread out a bit and look a bit more natural. But I just could not figure out how to do that. I could make vertices. Ooh, Blake's here. I could make vertices on like the edges of the cube, but I couldn't make it on the actual cube itself on the face. Let me let Blake in real quick.
I love how Jackson said he's
Okay.
sitting here criticizing his own work, and I'm staring at this, wondering how he even did most of this.
Nico, go ahead and start deliberating while we wait for Blake. I gotta be honest. I kind of want to throw a yellow card on Dylan's, but I'm not gonna do it. But I'm
Why would you throw a
suspicious.
yellow card on mine? Mine obviously isn't even gonna win at this point.
No, just cause like I don't know. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think he could have done this in one day.
You guys just
I
start.
I did this all in like 2 hours. I thought
about half
this
an hour,
definitely
yeah.
looks like 2 hours of work to me.
I guess this is where I need to.
To compare to your guys, you guys look like you spent more than 2 hours. Like especially Jackson. Mine's definitely like a thrown together project.
Yeah, no, Tanner. I feel like
Can you just like walk us through the tools and stuff you use to make this?
So, from what I remember, I didn't fully understand how this worked. So I have that clear outer layer, and then what I did is I duplicated that, and I shrunk it, and that's the red layer. Then I took that layer, and I duplicated that, and I shrunk it
This
again.
is Genshin Impact.
And then
I'm
I
gonna mute
duplicated
myself.
that layer and shrunk it again, and then duplicated that layer and shrunk it again, and that's how you get the multi-layer. And I just went
Yeah,
in.
how'd you make it so we can see all the layers and that they're not like inside of the outermost one?
You know, I wish I knew how to explain that to you. I was just kind of following the tutorial, and I eventually got it to work. But I think the way that it works is when you go into the tools, you go... Was it the globe? You hit the globe, and then you scroll down. Oh, you can choose the color of the slime there, obviously. You scroll down, and then there's like a thing that says like backface culling or whatever it's supposed to say, and you click that, and then what you do is you click on the slime layer that you want, and you hit Alt N, and then you click flip, and that and it makes it translucent. That's how Jackson, if you look at his slime, that's how he has like that almost translucent layer on the outside, and then there's the layer on the inside that's not translucent. He did the same thing. where it's like you just keep making them translucent until the very inside, and then the purple slime is not translucent. And then I just put a cylinder for the hat. I put a cone for the cone, obviously, and then did spheres for the ice cream. Did a cylinder for the spatula handle. I did a cube for the metal handle between the handle and the spatula head. And I did another cube for the spatula head itself. And then I did cylinders for the eyes. And then spheres for the cherries, obviously.
Okay.
So,
no, Tanner. I think that this definitely seems like the kind of work Dylan could do.
I don't know if I should take that as an insult or a compliment, so I'm going to take it as a compliment.
I'm just saying, if Dylan's gonna cheat, why wouldn't he take like some super high quality HD slime or something, you know?
Well, because he wanted something that we could believe, you know.
I feel like I feel like Tanner just wants the worst for me. He's always assuming I'm cheating for whatever reason. This has happened on many occasions now, whether it's a quiz.
It's happened on exactly 2 occasions, and statements like that will ensure that I continue to doubt you into the future.
I mean, that's your own fault. I haven't cheated at any point thus far, despite being accused of it many times.
Again, 2 times? Trying to portray it preemptively as many times makes me feel like you're trying to like give yourself some standing in the future.
I mean,
it's very lawyery, Dylan.
Okay. I didn't cheat, so I just explained to you how I did it.
Before Nico gives the final judgment, should we have Blake, another impartial party, rate these slimes?
I can do some rating.
I think we should.
I think so. That
sure, have them rate them.
Yeah.
Alright, so these top 2 here, we've got... Tanner did like a Pokemon evolution thing. That's the first evolution. This is the second evolution. Those are his 2 slimes right there.
Say their fucking names, Jackson.
Goo Brick and something or other.
Goobrick and Jengu.
Goobrick and Jengu. Yeah, both of these are Tanner slimes.
They don't really have like a slime shape.
Yeah, but they're green, damn it. And they're kind of like rounded at the edges a bit. Then we've got Dylan's there, very self-explanatory.
So this is like a Minecraft slime.
No.
Listen,
And then-
the gelatinous cube is like, that goes back to like first edition Dungeons and Dragons. It's a very classic slime form,
That's very true.
albeit a bit rare.
It's
Yeah.
also yours is
There
also
you go.
rectangular though. It's not a cube.
Shut up, Dylan.
I think
and
it's
then
taking
there's-
some creative liberties with it.
And then there's Dylan's. It's making like ice cream or something.
Kinda neat.
It's just a headshot
Self-explanatory.
slime. Stop looking into it so much.
And then there's mine. You obviously saw me making mine, so you're familiar with what mine looks like. There's mine. It hasn't changed at all since you last saw it.
Yours is like it's like in this obsidian place.
It is. I spent a lot more time on the environment than I did on the actual slime itself.
Not a
Alright,
bad
so-
setting for a slime.
How do you feel about them, Blake? How do you feel about them?
Give us the rankings here.
I think probably Dylan gets creativity.
Let's go.
Tanner probably gets like the classic rating, you know, because you know the cube design, and Jackson probably for like the overall like setting of it.
I would sure hope so, because none of the other ones have a setting.
I would also like to point out, Nico, before the judgment is final, that this was indeed a slime project. And although Jackson made a magnificent, beautiful background, he has just a slime sitting on a cube. I would just like to put that out.
It's a pretty damn good slime, though.
It is good slime.
It is
Also,
a good
I do
slime.
have a setting.
Perfectly
My
shaped.
setting is light gray abyss.
Mine too.
I like the light gray abyss. Mine's a dark gray abyss.
Alright, so time to get to my judgment here. So just looking at these slimes here, I definitely think that Dylan and Tanner excelled far more in the terms of like the character of their slimes. Jackson's is kind of just like a little pink blob there. He doesn't have a lot going on in terms of like what really conveys what makes his slime distinguishable from others, you know? However, he does have a lot more technical prowess being displayed in his project here.
Yes.
Although the composition is a bit off as well, I must say. Like putting him in the center, that's not good form, Jackson. That's not good form. That doesn't make for an interesting image. Come on, man.
He's the focal point.
Tanner also did put in multiple slimes in his, so that's got to count for something. At the end of the day, though, I think I gotta trust my heart, and I think that my heart is calling out to this little pink slime that I'm seeing here. Jackson, I think you're our big winner today.
I
Let's
think
go.
that's some bull. I
Are you really gonna question the judge? Are you really gonna cope and see this hard?
I gave my reasonings as to why
And no one cares.
Clearly.
It's a very technically
Brutal.
impressive slime, Dylan. Look at the thing.
Look at it go.
Yeah, look at that transparent layer he has going there. It looks real almost.
Yeah.
It looks like all those slimes we see rolling around the streets in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels very squishy just looking at this thing.
If the material of Jackson's slime were in the shape of a woman, I'd fuck it.
Hell yeah, dude. I wouldn't.
Big fan. Congratulations, everyone. It really looks like y'all put your all into these bad boys, and I think you should be very proud of yourselves with your very
My
first
heart,
experience.
soul,
in
and
the blender.
various bodily fluids ended up in my slime.
Yeah. Now, Tanner, your initial idea was to make self-portraits. Do you think that after
It would
going
have turned out much funnier.
yeah. Do you feel, given your guys' abilities, do you think that would have been much more accomplishable, though?
What, self-portraits in Blender?
Yes.
Oh, no. I draw the line. The slime was almost too much. I cannot
Listen,
do anything more than that.
They would look worse, but it would have been funny at least.
I barely completed this, and I for sure would not complete a self-portrait of myself.
Well,
At the end of the day, I'm very happy with what you guys did here. Congrats, Jackson, once again on your
fantastic.
accomplishment.
Congratulations, Jackson. You're a better man than me.
I thought I was gonna fucking get shit on.
Why'd you think that?
Probably because you were shitting on him.
When was I doing that?
Don't even worry about it. Well, fucking what we still got like a half hour left in this episode, I guess.
Well, I didn't
Were
think
you
this
expecting
was
it to take up the whole episode, Tanner?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
He was.
I
was
guess
banking on that.
let's go grab a fucking topic, I guess.
Probably
No,
a smart
fantastic. I
idea.
can't wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what do we want to talk about? We have so much here.
Let's see if we got some quick ones we can get out of the way. How about
Earlier
you
today,
guys-
actually, earlier in this very episode, I was talking about which characters of King of the Hill we would have been had the four of us boys been in that alleyway. However, something I am wondering, what do you guys think that if you were in a TV show, what would your like trope be? Like, what kind of character are you?
I guess I'd probably have to be like the jerky smart aleck, right? I'm the character who I'm like the new neighbor or whatever, where like I'm not very kind or whatever. I just show off how smart I am, and I act really sarcastic, and the crowd boos me a lot.
Yeah, they really like when you get your comeuppance. Mm-hmm. You're usually like showing off some brand new car or something that you got when you're like, oh yeah, I got this by paying for it with my brand new job that I got that pays me 7 figures a year. How do you like that, lame-o normal guy? And then your car gets crushed by an anvil or something at the end of the show, and everyone claps.
I end up covered in like whipped cream and shit all the time.
Yeah. You're driving your brand new car out in the country as you like pass by the regular dude, and then you're like laughing at him, and you look in front of you and you scream as you see that there's like a pile of manure in front of you.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid one. Jackson, how about you?
Dude, what was the thing I constantly said I was when we were talking about this topic previously? Like, I was very adamant about this is what I was, but I can't remember what that is.
You were the weeb.
No.
Damn. You're the car guy.
No. I gotta give that to Blake on this one.
Blake, is that your trope? Are you the car guy in the neighborhood?
Wait, in what TV shows are there a car guy?
I feel like they play a minor role in several TV shows.
Speed Racer.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
like
it sounds familiar, but it's just not right now.
there's like the fucking mechanic in the neighborhood, you know? He's always talking about cars. He talks about his Ford F-150. And everyone just laughs and says, yeah, of course, we like cars.
Oh, that's a truck.
Yeah.
Here, I got a list of sitcom character archetypes here. Let me see what we got. Let's see. Which one of us is the square? That's Dylan, actually. I don't know.
Hold on a second.
Define a square.
What's up, Dylan?
Yeah, define the square.
The square, let's see, often the central protagonist, and usually the everyman or the only sane man, essentially the straight man. This doesn't mean necessarily that the square gets no funny lines, but a large portion of the comedy from such character comes from his or her reactions to the situations of the other characters.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Dylan, at your
Like,
graduation...
let's see, it
Dylan,
says
at your
Sergeant
graduation-
Terry in
Hang
Brooklyn
on, Tanner,
Nine-Nine.
hang on. Dylan, at your
God.
graduation, your fucking principal or whatever was talking about the song It's Hip to Be Square, and he was like, you know what? I think it is pretty hip to be square. Squares are good. They build society.
That's really funny, Nico. I remember that memory, especially the part where my principal was in fact a woman, not a man.
I don't know, some dude was saying it, dude. I don't remember.
Funny stuff.
I didn't go to your school. How was I supposed to know who it was?
You went to my graduation.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dylan's the square, which means he's just like Marge from The Simpsons.
Let's go.
And
was just thinking of The
Sergeant Terry
Simpsons.
from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't
There
know
we
that
go.
one. I'll take Marge Simpson, I guess.
How about the Wisecracker?
That'd be Nico.
Is that Nico?
Probably read it.
That'd be like Bart,
Let's
right?
see. The Wisecracker, the domain of the Deadpan Snarker or the Pungent Master. Interesting.
Probably Nico.
They live just to make fun of others, not usually mean-spirited, or to find humor in any given situation.
This is definitely Nico.
Okay. I think it could be me or Nico, but whatever.
Well, we'll probably
I also
find
think it's a
more
toss-up between
applicable
them.
to you.
It says Chandler from Friends is this one. I've never seen Friends, so you guys can tell me if that's accurate or not.
Friends-
As long
is
as it isn't
amazing.
Ross, I'm good.
Oh, it says it's Bart.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of us are necessarily that.
I mean, I definitely don't think any of us radiate Bart energy. He's a bit of a
Yeah.
ne'er-do-well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't think any of us are the bully.
No, definitely not.
Probably not.
Except
Well,
for
for
maybe
me,
you,
One of us
Tanner.
might be the jerk with a heart of gold, though.
Oh, there we go.
And that'd be me.
Yeah, okay.
Tanner, do you have a heart of gold?
Yes.
It might be a
I
heart of
think so.
silver.
Okay.
I have a silver tongue and a heart of gold.
Wow.
There
Oh, here we go. It's saying that that's George from Seinfeld.
Oh.
Okay.
That can
The
be me. I can
George?
be George.
Yeah, I think that you could be a
Georgie,
George.
The dork.
That could possibly actually
who's
be
gonna
me.
say it?
That might actually be me. Read it.
It's not. You're the straight man, Dylan. I'm sorry.
I know.
The dork is unfortunately Jackson.
Oh no.
Why is
the
it
dork.
Jackson?
Read it.
Jackson's the nerdiest one here.
Wait, is
I
that
mean-
I don't know about that one, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
Let's see. Well,
what kind
here's
of
what it
character is
says.
that
The dork
anyways?
need not be stereotypically nerdy or geeky, at least not visually, but should be such relative to the other characters.
I
So
don't
relative to
think
the
I'm
rest
very
of us.
dorky compared to
I don't
Dylan
think he
and-
is to the rest of us,
Nico.
Tanner.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that's more applicable to me, so I either get square or I get...
You are. We've already established it. It says Millhouse. None of us are Millhouse.
No.
None of us are Bart's friend.
I don't think any of us are the goofball either.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Dylan kind of radiates that Millhouse energy.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
It's
Maybe
definitely
you can
toned down
dance
a lot
around
more
them.
now.
Let's see.
That's
The
right. Dylan, you used to
goofball,
wear that
Homer-
fucking fin head everywhere, man.
You know what, man? I don't want to talk about
I
it.
do remember that. None of us are the goofball. I don't know. I don't think any of us are the charmer.
Come on, Tanner. I get
We
so
got
many
Blake
bitches.
sitting right here.
Yeah, I guess I don't know Blake well enough. Is he the charmer? Is he just like Fez from That 70 Shows or Charlie Harper in 2.5 Men?
I wouldn't say that Fez is the charmer.
Wait,
The
Fez
website
from
has
what?
spoken.
I don't know. That's what this website is saying, man.
That's a weird choice.
Yeah. Let's see. We have the stick. Crank the square up to 11 and you have the stick.
Oh, there we go.
Says they're humorless, though. I don't think any of us are particularly humorless.
It depends
No.
on your view of humor. People don't often find me very funny at all.
Unlucky. Dylan is, in fact, the stick.
It says this is Hank on King of
As
the
in a
Hill.
stick in the mud.
Oh, there we go, Tanner.
I don't think I'm I don't think I'm the stick. I don't think any of us are really the stick.
Yeah.
No.
How about the sage?
The sage.
A mentor to the main characters, dispensing advice.
I was desperately trying to teach Blake how to program yesterday. That could be me.
There you go. It's like Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec.
Let's go. That's awesome.
The Big Mouth? A sometimes softer, less hateful alternative to the bully?
Could that be you, Tanner? That sounded much more plausible to me.
It does sound a bit more plausible. None of the characters it uses as an example I know, so I just don't... What else does it say? Whether he is a know-nothing know-it-all, an overbearing egotist like the small name Big Ego, or an intrusive nosy neighbor, the big mouth just has a knack for getting on everyone's nerves. Interesting. Maybe. I don't know.
I wouldn't say necessarily that's the case.
Who's the precocious?
The precocious?
What? God, this is so much... Let's see. It looks like the precocious is just like the young, cute one.
Okay.
Maggie from The Simpsons is the precocious one.
There you go. That's Blake. We found you, man.
There you go. And Dewey and Malcolm in the Middle.
Nice.
I think the big question here is, who do you think the protagonist of our sitcom would be?
I think that was in my description.
It was in your description, but it's also clearly not you.
Well, then why would I get that? Why would I get that position?
Who knows? Maybe we're making like a brand new type of sitcom here.
That's right.
Do we even need a main character?
No,
What's
we're
that?
all the main characters simultaneously.
See?
Oh.
I almost feel like if anything, we have a duo one where me and Nico are the main characters.
Yeah, in this
There we
world.
go.
What does that mean?
This is your
Tanner,
guys'
we are the
channel.
main characters of our world.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, me and Jackson are just here for the ride, and then Blake kind of shows up whenever he wants to.
There you go. Oh, here's some other commonly found tropes. The 24-hour party people? Is that one of us?
Not
Party
particularly.
animal?
Not even close to one of us.
No. Let's see. Token white?
Wouldn't that be
What?
Nico?
I'm
Nico,
not-
you stay up late, right?
I
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, still in the token black friend?
sure.
Oh,
I'm the
there
only one
we
here that would
go.
qualify. I also don't think that would
Ah.
necessarily apply to me, but okay.
I feel like the token black friend can overlap with another trait as well, though.
Yeah,
They
sure.
totally
I like
can.
how they also have a token white section for all the black sitcoms that have token white people in them.
Yeah.
That's fine. I never thought about that, though. That's funny. Ugly guy, hot wife? Which one of us is that going to be?
I don't think any of us are married.
No clue.
I mean, like, in the future, you know?
Yeah.
I
Which of us
mean-
do you think will obtain the hottest wife?
Well, here's the thing. We already rated each other on that one episode a couple episodes
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, because now we have to factor in money and social status.
Yeah, but I'm saying that me and you got the average score, which means we're lower than Jackson and Nico, which means it's between the two of us.
Why?
Because we got
Well,
the...
The
If
question
it-
was who's going to get the hottest wife?
No, I know, but
It's ugly guy, hot wife, though.
Yeah,
So,
so
like...
it's between me and you,
for-
Tanner.
Yeah, so for, like, Jackson and I, we'd have to get, like, a much hotter wife than you or Dylan would in comparison in order
That's
to
not
fit
how
that
that
trope.
works. That's not how
No,
that works.
well, that's where I was thinking it was going to. Like
Yeah.
who's going to have the largest gap?
Yeah.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, I think Nico's going to have the smallest gap. I think you're going to wind up with a woman who's very close to your attractiveness.
I think so as well.
For me, it depends. Like, if I actually become a politician, then yes, obviously, I'm going to end up with, like, a banging Slovakian wife or something.
Of course.
That's just the way it goes for the people in power.
Yeah,
Clearly.
definitely think... I feel like Tanner's the most potential here, honestly.
Blake, do you skateboard and or surf?
Blake's from California, dude.
I skateboard very occasionally.
Okay. If you keep that up, you're going to acquire yourself quite the dime piece, if I will say. You can
Yeah.
probably nail, like marrying a 9 out of 10 if you keep skateboarding.
If I get an electric skateboard, does that still count? 'Cause I was thinking
As
of
long
getting
as
one
you
of
can
those.
do an ollie, or actually, as long as you can do any trick on it that a girl cannot do, then you'll be fine.
I guess I could probably figure out something.
There we go.
Are any of us the weasel coworker?
No.
No.
I kind of just looked the other way. Yeah, Jackson's the weasel coworker sitting here at his home computer.
I mean, my entire company's doing that. It's not just me.
Well, I know. I'm just trying
It's
to
an
make the
entire
joke
company
here.
of weasels.
Exactly.
Who's the bumbling dad? Which one of us turns into that?
Define bumbling.
I think we have our
I
answer.
don't know. Let's see what it says bumbling is.
was
I'm
about to
assuming
say.
just like incompetent, like your Homer Simpsons and your
Yeah,
Peter
yeah,
Griffins
it's like
and
a
such.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't really think that's any of us.
I could
Well, it's
see
not any of us
myself
currently.
becoming somewhat bumbling, but
Yeah.
I think you know too much currently for that to happen, Tanner.
maybe I forget everything later on in life.
That's what
Yeah,
happens
you
when
get
fatherhood
amnesia.
hits you, man.
Cliff Huxtable from The Cosby Show is the bumbling dad.
Oh, there we go.
And Carl Winslow. Okay.
I fully expect you to say Carl Weezer there.
I was expecting it too.
There's no reason for you to have thought that.
I could see him becoming the bumbling father, Tanner. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna say, like, some of these examples I kind of just disagree with. Like, Uncle Phil isn't a bumbling dad.
No, definitely not.
He's generally shown as being, like, yeah, he doesn't get the kids or whatever, but he's not, like, an idiot.
Yeah, no. He's like the voice of reason, generally.
Exactly. And then Will's just like, man, parents just don't understand. And then he does his little song.
Yeah. And then he dances. I miss that show.
I like how I like these two categories: bratty teenage daughter and dumbass teenage son.
I mean, hey,
There's no other options here.
I 100% could see myself ending up with a bratty teenage daughter. I think it's almost inevitable for me, in fact.
Yeah? Why do you think that?
Isn't that like 50% of teenage daughters?
Damn, he got him. The other half are sluts.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Whoa. What do you guys think your kids are going to be like?
Non-existent.
Well, I've already expressed the idea that I'm going to find a beautiful and loving wife. She's going to give me 2 daughters, and then she's going to die horribly. And I'll have to raise them on my own. So that's about as far as my mind has gone for that so far.
Yeah. What kind of personality do you think they end up with from that scenario, Nico?
Let's see here. One of them is definitely going to act out a lot, and it's gonna be the youngest one. She never got to know her mom at all, so she'll be like, I don't understand why all these other people have moms and I don't. And then she's gonna try and set me with their teacher or something. And
That's
then
funny.
yeah, and the other one will be like the voice of reason in my life. She'll be wise beyond her years.
Right. Do you think you wind up with the classic one goes emo, one goes girly girl?
Yeah, more than likely, I'd say.
A real Zoe and whatever the other one is called scenario.
A real Zoe and Deschanel scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what about you, Jackson? You don't want children, but I know you're going to end up having them anyway. Your wife is going to do a little something to
I
fool
told
you.
you, man. My kids are going to end up non-existent.
He's gonna kill them all.
That's what
I
I was
am.
thinking.
in like weird accidents.
I'm going to stifle them in their sleep.
Jackson's gonna suddenly become very interested in fishing in his 30s, and then his kids are gonna keep drowning.
Oh my gosh.
His wife just keeps ending up pregnant, and Jackson just keeps having boating accidents. I don't get it.
It's crazy, man.
Messed up.
Yeah, how about you, Dylan?
We're gonna be like in a phone call with him, and we're gonna be laughing, and we're gonna be like, man, if only your kids could swim as well as your cum.
What? Oh wait. That's definitely not how it should have been worded, but I see what. No.
That was worded fucking masterfully, Dylan.
Yeah, Jackson's got powerful seed.
Okay.
This is a known fact.
That's not the
It's
word
been
I
seen
would've used.
writhing well, like hours after it's left his body.
Yeah, exactly. My fucking socks are basically animate at this point.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Damn.
Disgusting.
Have you guys ever came in a sock?
No.
Yeah,
What?
plenty of times.
Just.
Here's a question about that. Do you guys think that coming in socks was something people actually did, like before people started saying that's something people did, or did someone like make that up as a story and then people were like, well, I guess that's something people do?
I think that I definitely think that people did it, and then them pointing it out once the internet started getting big was like, oh, I'm not alone. It's more socially acceptable then, and then they keep doing it after that point. Then
Okay.
they really crank it up, and other people get the idea from there. Then
Interesting. Yeah, because I'm going to be honest, I don't think I probably ever would have come in a sock if I had never heard that other people had done it.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten the opportunity either. You just don't think
Alright.
about doing it.
All right.
But
very
why
nice.
Now,
is
Nico,
sock
I know you
just-
usually masturbate in the shower.
Uh-huh.
Why?
Yeah. So it's like before I take a shower, I'll lay down, get my pad in my hand.
I really
and then
don't want to. I don't want to hear about this.
You can plug your ears, Dylan.
I'm gonna deafen. Message in the chat when it's over.
Yeah,
You can
so
just
like
definitely for an indefinite
I
amount of
can
time.
do that, do my business, and then at that point it's before I shower. So then I take a shower, so I can just wash it all away, really easy, you know.
Do you piss before the shower too?
No, I do that during the shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think the shower is a terrible place to do the business. I just do it over my toilet usually.
Like you stand?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I gotta be laying down, Tanner. I can't be standing and jacking it.
Interesting.
Why are we talking
Yeah.
about this?
Don't even worry about it.
Don't
Dylan.
worry,
I am
Dylan.
worried
If you don't
about
like
it.
it, then don't participate in the conversation.
I'm not participating in the conversation. I'm asking when it's over.
You're totally participating in the conversation if you're asking why we're talking about you.
That's my cue to, not talk about it.
It is your cue. Shut up, Jackson. Where the fuck do you masturbate?
I do what you do, except I don't do the standing business. I just sit down and get her done like I'm taking a shit.
What the fuck? What are you guys talking about?
Don't rub me in
How-
with this.
How about you,
Blake,
Blake?
are you standing or sitting when you're cranking it?
Or laying down?
Probably either like standing or just like squatting a little bit.
Okay.
Why are you
Why's that
laughing
on
so
the brokey,
goofy, man?
Tanner?
What the fuck?
I don't
I've
know
never
why
heard
that
you laugh
hit me
like
so
that.
much. I don't know. I don't know why I found that so funny.
I don't know, like it kind of like comes and goes in phases though. Like sometimes I just
I
like
get
won't
it.
do it for a month, like, and then I might do it a couple days.
Damn, you got
Okay.
a mind to steal, dude.
Yeah, no
What's the
November's
most times
no
you guys
problem.
have ever jerked off in one day?
You've definitely asked this before. For me, it's only like I think maybe 3 times is my max.
Same, but
I've
that
probably
was like when I was 15.
I've probably hit the 5 to 7 range.
That's
I think.
that's just too much, Tanner. That's too
Yeah,
much,
it's
man.
not fun by the end.
There's a guy who died from doing that.
After fucking
Oh, he
number
did it
2, I
like
feel like I'm
20
shooting
fucking
blanks.
times or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly.
You can hurt yourself if you do it too much, though. It's like fuck up the skin and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets all
No,
like
I've had that
disformed,
happen.
and
Yeah.
then you're stuck for several days. Go back to normal.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially when you're like Jackson style foreskin, you can get fucking phimosis there.
What did you? What the fuck is phimosis?
That's when like the foreskin gets too tight, and
okay.
it's hard to pull the hood back.
Yeah, my foreskin's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one who's uncomfortable.
Can we go
This
to talking
reminds
about
me-
slime?
This reminds me, we are talking about slime right now.
No, we're not.
This is episode 69, Dylan. What do you expect?
What?
Is it?
Is it?
Yes.
Dude, this is perfect. Holy shit, we couldn't have accidentally planned this better. This reminds me of the time I shaved my balls for the first time,
my
and
God.
just it went horribly wrong, and I chopped off a huge chunk of skin from my ball sack.
Ooh.
Not a
Goodness.
fun time. I took several days off from work for that one.
What'd you
That sounds awful,
explain
man.
to why you took those days off to your employer? Did you say you're sick?
I think I didn't go any more specific. Man, I'm trying to remember. I might have said something like I had a shaving accident or something like that.
Why
And
would you
they-
even say that much? I would just say I'm sick, so I can't come into work.
I was about to say, why would you
There's
tell
something
him that?
wrong
And
with
then that just sounds dumb.
Listen, something you guys probably should have figured out by now is that like I just find it entertaining to tell people things that I think might make them uncomfortable. You know,
Yeah,
Clearly.
I'm just a very open person like that.
Obviously.
that's fair. Have you guys ever had any
Obviously.
ball accidents before?
Surprisingly not.
No,
do you
never
mean
got
by
any
define-
testicular torsion at all.
Oh.
Oh, that's
No.
what you mean? No. Have you?
I think I need a little bit more of a. What are you defining here as a ball accident?
ball accident?
Testicular torsion is like when your ball sacks like they spin around and so your tubes get like tied together.
Yeah. You definitely don't want that to happen. That happened to one of my nephews.
Oh my god, how
Yeah.
old was he?
How does that happen?
I think like maybe 9.
Jesus, too
Yeah.
many somersaults. That's how it
Who
happens,
was it?
Blake.
The eldest one.
How do they operate on that? I assume they don't have to open you up. Do they just Does the doctor have to go in there and start spinning them, like untwining them?
Fuck if I know, man. I don't know the specifics of testicular torsion treatment, unfortunately.
Does your nephew have a constant 1,000-yard stare now?
No, he doesn't.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what about you, not Jackson, fucking Blake and Dylan? You guys experience any ball accidents?
Based on that, no.
Not testicular torsion, Dylan, just in general.
I don't
I
think I
remember
know
one
what.
time when I was like 10, I was like sitting on the kitchen counter and the cabinet door beneath it was open and I slipped off and
Oh,
sliced it pretty good.
Oof.
That's a rough one. When was the last time any of you guys got hit in the balls?
Well, I've never been hit in the balls.
Like a person
Not
or
even
an
by Jelon?
object.
Jelon has never
hit
kicked me in the
him.
balls.
That's surprising.
too long to
It's got me a
remember.
couple times, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, it was maybe like Dylan's sister punched me in the balls at one point in daycare. It's the last time I remember happening.
Oh my gosh, when did that happen?
so
I don't
long
remember
ago.
this.
Yeah, I remember. I don't think you were there that day, but yeah.
My god, what did you do?
I cried. I was
No,
a child.
Before, what did you do did you instigate the situation?
Dylan, your sister's a bitch. Why would I do
I
anything
know she
to
is, that's why I was
cause that?
asking though. She just did it
probably
out of
not.
nowhere?
Probably.
What do you mean probably?
I don't
Because
remember. I
here's
just
the
remember
thing.
doing it.
You can
Are you saying? Well, hold on, Nico. You're saying you haven't like your balls have not been struck since you were like a wee child?
Probably.
That's crazy.
you would
You
definitely
definitely
remember
say
a moment like that.
Jackson said that he's never had his balls hit.
That's some wild stuff, man.
Yeah.
I think probably within the last couple months, my cat has like jumped into my lap and just like her full weight has come down on my balls.
Oh yeah, remember that happening like during an episode?
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that
vaguely
too.
remember that too.
Oh no. Incredible.
Funny stuff though.
Yeah, no, it hasn't happened
Jackson,
to me for
can't
a
you
while.
not wait to get your little Siamese cat so they can do that to you too?
I want to get my balls crushed by some pussy.
I get it.
Nice. What an episode.
Yeah. Now that you guys know it's episode 69, does I encourage you to bring up any more topics?
No.
Damn.
Let me think. I
Not in
mean,
relation to this.
I feel like we talk about like sex and sex adjacent things so often, you know.
Right.
What round have we not covered at this point?
Have you guys ever 69'd?
No.
No.
Yes.
Oh. I've tried it once. It didn't last very long. We decided it felt too awkward.
It is pretty awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing it's probably a lot less awkward for me than you, just because like I can actually support another human being's weight. But
I mean, look,
yeah.
Tanner.
it's like a novelty, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's like those Groucho Marx glasses with the mustache, you know. It's fun for a couple minutes, but then you want to just put on your prescription glasses.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I
joke.
didn't hear Blake's answer. Blake, have you ever 69'd?
I haven't. Isn't it just kind of a cliche, like something that people don't really like to actually do?
Yeah,
Or
that or
Yeah.
shower sex.
Or they actually
Yeah,
like,
shower sex is pretty overrated.
It's actually dog shit. I don't know. Maybe if you're one of those people who has like a $3 million home where your shower is like a 9-foot square, like you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
room basically, like a
about-
shower room basically.
Yeah.
Maybe then it's like enjoyable, but when it's just like a normal poor person shower, you're like, why are we doing this?
I was about to say, I think it depends on the shower for sure.
And it also depends on the length. Shower sex is definitely more for like a couple minutes tops. It's not for an extended session at all.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. Your knees are gonna be banging into the fucking walls and shit.
Yeah.
Or anything else like that, like sex stuff that's like way overrated?
Um.
I don't know.
You know what? Having sex is overrated.
Yeah.
Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tanner's
I'm
right.
glad
I don't
Tanner's
think
the
it's
one that
as
said
good.
it.
I don't think it's as good as people make it out to be.
Well, okay, you know, if that's the standard, then yes. I think people drastically oversell it.
Yeah. Like they in the films and shit, they paint it as like this life-changing experience and shit, and it just ain't that, man.
Yeah, usually it's just like, okay, let's go get some food.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a go-to meal that you like to enjoy after having sex?
No.
Unfortunately, not. No. I haven't really contemplated that one very much.
Yeah.
So usually just, hey, so where do you want to go eat?
Well, usually after I have sex, they've left, so it's just me, and I'll usually have some ice cream.
See, that's the thing here, Tanner. That's the real key aspect here.
He doesn't like ice cream.
Exactly.
Were you gonna say something after that, Dylan? Or
No. Your whole spiel of the person leaves and then you want food. That's the thing here.
I'm sorry, I'm so much cooler than you guys.
I don't know if cooler is the word I'd use to describe it, but
Look, Dylan, Tanner's just a big casual sex kind of guy.
I'm very aware.
I'm not big into casual, though. I'm more into the ranked competitive type stuff.
Oh, of course you were.
Yeah.
You
that's
would
my
be.
kind
Did
of-
you guys know that black people smell different than white people?
Yes.
What does that mean?
So, you know how like you go into a person's home and it smells different because like they have their specific mix of pheromones and whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always notice that going to Dylan's home.
Yeah. So like I think what it is just like all white people have somewhat similar pheromones, and so you don't really notice it when you're around other white people. But black people have like their own set, and so it's like noticeably different.
Yeah.
Like if you go on Twitter, you can see that black people constantly talk about how white people smell like wet dog to them. So that's fun.
That's gross.
I've never heard this before, Tanner.
I think black people have a very earthy scent. Not like in a gross way, but in like I'm out in nature right now.
Interesting. Definitely never heard of this before. The smells don't really ever bother me.
Okay.
I only
I
really
wonder
ever
what
noticed the
Dylan smells like.
That's kind of a weird statement to make, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be touching that one too much. However, there's
that's
one
probably
question I have
for
for
the
you guys. What do you think that your price would be if someone wanted to sleep with you?
How hard, like, are we assuming they're, like, the least attractive person we can imagine or
Yeah,
something?
what's the scenario here?
Okay, so Ringo Starr has gotten in touch with you over Twitter, and he's flown you out to his big mansion. You initially just thought it was like, oh, cool, Ringo Starr wants to hang out with me. But then he shuts the door, and he's like, hey, let's get busy, baby. I'm getting pretty randy here. What's your price?
It's me,
Oh,
Ringo Starr.
you've asked me this
madly
question
in love
before.
with you.
Yes, sir. So
How much money would Ringo Starr have to give me for me to have sex with him?
Exactly. And you know he's gonna want a top.
Damn, and he wants a top?
Yeah.
That probably doubles my price immediately.
So what are you thinking, boys? What's
I
your
already
price?
gave you my answer. Do I have to give it
What?
again?
What's your answer, Dylan?
What's your answer?
I just no.
Just know there's no price at all that you'd be willing to have sex with Ringo
Nico,
Starr
don't
for,
act
Dylan.
surprised. I've given you this answer already.
Yeah, but like Dylan, he could give you some life-changing amounts of money here.
That's nice. He'll also give me a life-changing experience. So how about no?
He sure would.
Yeah, why do
What's
you
the
want to miss
downside?
out on a life-changing experience, Dylan?
Because it's not one that I want to have.
Gay butt sex is awesome, dude.
Is it? Are you
don't know,
speaking from
maybe.
experience?
No.
I mean, hey Dylan, if there's so many gay guys, surely they must
Jackson
be enjoying
is a game or a programmer, you know.
it. Yeah.
What were you saying, Nico?
If there's so many gay guys out here enjoying it, then it surely must be pretty good, right?
I don't think that's a line that I want to draw to that conclusion.
So Dylan, if you were to give you like 50 million,
It made sense.
you
to me.
would
Don't
do it for
worry
like
about
$50 million, Dylan?
No.
$50 million. I'd probably do it for $2 million.
What
Yeah.
How am I the cheapest of everybody here?
the? What?
How much would it be for you, Jackson?
I already said my number. I said $1 million.
What?
$1 million.
Oh my
How
god!
about you, Blake?
guys.
I don't know. I really don't want to fuck dudes, to be honest, though.
Yeah, but
Well,
like
you wouldn't be the one doing the fucking, if
Yeah.
that makes a difference.
I mean, I guess several $1,000,000 would be nice to have.
right,
Yeah.
right.
How
Morals
much
and
money
standard
does
are priceless.
Ringo even have?
Let's not focus on it too much. Let's just pretend he's the richest man in the world.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, like if it were Jeff Bezos, I might be a bit lower than Ringo Starr. Jeff Bezos is a far more attractive man than Ringo Starr.
Come on, stop shitting on the guy. He's a beetle, Tanner.
I'm putting down in the Guapish topics. We're gonna rank billionaires by attractiveness.
Okay, there we go. That should be pretty good. So, Blake, is there any amount he could give you that'll change your mind at all?
Is it also assuming there's like, he's got nothing wrong with him, like no No,
Yeah, he doesn't
diseases
have like
or
any STDs or nothing.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure those 30 years he spent as one of the most famous people on the planet left him perfectly clean.
Yeah.
Probably 5 million.
5 million. There we go, man. There we
Sounds
go.
reasonable.
Morals.
5 million and a signed copy of the original master tape of Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, and he'll also just
go.
throw in a few of his digital art pieces that he's made just for kicks.
Morals and standards
There
are
you go.
priceless, boys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Kinda like that.
How much how much should he sell the piece of art he makes of him fucking us for?
Oh, there we go. I don't know how much his normal art pieces go for. Let's see. Yeah.
Nico, let's say Ringo released a new art piece and it was him fucking someone that looked a lot like you. What would you do in that case? Would you like try to reach out to him?
I'd probably just think, huh, that's weird. That looks a lot like me.
You
know,
What
it's
if like the name of the thing is Ringo Starr and my lover, Nico Robledo?
That really changes things right there then. Hoo boy.
Like you almost certainly have to say something now, because now like a friend or family member is gonna see that and they're gonna get suspicious.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'd probably try and reach out to him and be like, hey, was this intentional?
Can we keep this between the boys here?
Yeah,
Hey,
I just need
what's
to know.
What the fuck, Ringo? I told you to keep that night secret.
Yeah. Here's some of Ringo's art, by the way, if you haven't seen it before.
What in
That shit
the?
sucks. That sucks.
I think Ringo's a great artist.
Right?
I think he's unappreciated. You see, what you guys, the reason you guys think this sucks and it's not masterful is because you're not aware that he painted this with the drums.
Yeah.
With the drums. What do you?
He's a drummer, Dylan.
I know he's a
Yeah.
drummer. I don't understand how you paint this with the drums.
He painted it with the drums. He
Yeah.
plugged his drums into a computer, booted up Microsoft Paint, and then he just played a little beat, and this is what popped out.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You should set one of these as your new profile picture, Dylan.
I'm not
Which
going
one of
to.
these is your guys' favorite?
I like your baby.
I also like your baby.
I like the one with the bright green eyes.
I like that one too.
Just staring into your soul.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably top right corner.
There we go. Hopefully Tanner put the... Okay, yeah, you're putting time codes. Okay. Thank God.
I was wondering what the numbers meant.
See, I'm a professional.
Thank God, Tanner. Thank God.
Speaking of provincial... Oh, fuck! Well, I fucked it up. Nico,
Not
you do the
professional
outro.
anymore.
Yeah, speaking of provincial, so this has been an exciting episode of Guapish Rule 34, episode 69. We finally made it, guys. We finally made it. Can you believe it? I didn't think we'd get this far.
This is so sad.
Nice.
Yay!
Golf
Yeah.
clap.
And at the end of the day, if you've been enjoying these 69 episodes that we have done of this show, then please feel free to support us over on patreon.com/Guapish, all capitalized, where you can get exciting content like the pre and post Guap that you don't get anywhere else. Nowhere else will you find that.
Unless you're here.
We're not even popular enough for people to try leaking it.
Yeah. God, I
We'd
hope
have to
that
have somebody
doesn't
paying
happen
us to leak
someday.
it anyways.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could figure out a way.
Yeah, and you can also get your name read at the beginning of every single episode. Maybe not beginning. At some point in the episode, we'll read your name. And who
Probably
knows what
at
other
the end.
fantastic bonuses you'll get.
I'll say at some undisclosed time in the episode. You gotta watch the whole
Yeah.
thing to find out.
We'll randomly throw them out.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Or maybe like once we have like a list of people's names, we have to like randomly insert them into sentences throughout the episode.
Yeah.
And then
That'd be
people can be it can be like an auditory Where's Waldo.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And of course, also, if you're an alt-right nut like Tanner Nikolaev, please feel free to find us over on Rumble. I don't think too many people have checked us out over there yet, but hey, you could be the first. And as always, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.